Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. If you're new to the channel, my name is Robert and I like to do woodworking projects. However, in my woodworking projects, I like to show you step by step how to make whatever it is that I'm making so that you can make it at home as well. Today, I'm real happy to announce that I have a good friend of mine, Eli, here. Eli's been in the construction industry for over 30 years and he's here to show us his tips and tricks on how to achieve perfect results every time. Eli, introduce yourself.
As Rob said, my name is Eli. I'm glad to be here today. Thank you, Rob. I've been in the business for over 30 years. Construction. I do my own renovations, exterior, interior projects, and I'm here to show you the tricks of the trade.
Thanks, Eli. And hey, if you're interested and you need some advice, maybe some quote or something, Eli is always available and willing to service the GTA area. All right then. Right, so we are lucky because we got our first order and we got a coffee table, and I'll show it to you on the screen now. So one of our customers reached out and said, hey, I'd like to get a coffee table made and this is what I want. So I called up Eli. I said, Eli, I need your help. Are you in? And he said, yep. So in this video, we're going to show you step by step how to make this table. So I hope you stick around. So here we are at Rona, and I really would like to know, Eli, what is it that you look for in your wood?
Not too many knots because they could be overpowering, but I like a few knots to give some character. And you can also get your wood cut at Rona.
Yeah, I do love that. As a matter of fact, you know, you go there and they'll break down the wood for you, and it makes it so much easier for us. We don't have to come home and break them up in all these pieces, and it's at actually no additional charge.
Beautiful, love it.
Yep. And so here we are, we've got our wood at home, and of course there's a lot of cuts to be made here, but Eli, we're going to just show you a few of them, because once you cut one piece, how many times do you got to view all these pieces of wood? But Eli, what do you do for safety or security kind of thing? Make sure you don't get injured.
Well, when I bring the blade down, bring it as close as possible to make sure that I'm on my mark, and I start it off slowly and then continue going through and making sure all my cuts are safe and accurate.
So here we are with the table saw, and I gotta tell you, I'm nervous around the table saw. I focus, and it's got 100% of my attention. Are there any things, Eli, that you suggest when you're cutting with the table saw that makes it safer?
Yeah, you just got to make sure that your piece of wood or whatever you're cutting is up against the fence equally all the way through. You're pushing with both hands, of course, more towards the fence than away from the fence, assuring that it is going through evenly. The last thing you want is for the piece of wood to bind against the blade to be quite a kickback.
Yeah, I've seen some of those kickbacks, and man, those people are black and blue after.
Yes.
So be careful with the kickbacks. So here we are, now we're starting to put the legs together. Now, one thing I gotta admit is that Eli has done things for me in the past. He's actually renovated my bathroom for me, and it came out stunning. And one thing about Eli is that you dry fit everything. You make sure everything goes together properly, and then you start gluing and nailing and stuff like that, as opposed to just, oh, let's put it together. And I see the accuracy in all the joints and everything. It's really clear. So I just paid you a compliment. I don't know why. You owe me money now for that one.
I appreciate it, but you know what, it pays off not only in the structure of what you're building, but cosmetically as well.
Yep, I agree totally. And here actually you see that piece of wood there we bought for the top and everything, nice piece of birch wood. It was birch plywood, so I thought it would be a lot more expensive, and it was actually pretty reasonable. And so yeah, if you're gonna take on a project like this, take a look at some nice birch tops and stuff. It gives the wood a little more character than just a piece of regular plywood.
Sure, absolutely.
So as you can see, everything we do, we always glue and nail everything together. Eli, can you expand and tell people a little bit about why we use both nails and glue to do all our projects?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, the nails are pretty much used for holding the pieces together while the adhesive, dries. To be honest, the glue is what's giving it stability and structure.
Here's a fact about Eli and me. I've actually known Eli for over 40 years. Let's see if Eli remembers the first time we ever met. Where did we meet the first time?
I believe it was Pizza Hut.
Yep. So Eli, me, and Eli's brother, we all worked at Jane and Finch Pizza Hut. All right, that was a great trip down memory lane, but in all honesty, Eli, bring us up to date. What is it that you're working on here?
I'm building the bottom half of the coffee table, applying adhesive before nailing.
Hey Eli, let me ask you, what do you think of that air nailer?
Oh, I think it's great. It saves a lot of time. Very accurate. Just remember to space out your nails evenly.
So what's the next step?
At this point, I'm getting ready to fasten the legs to the table using glue and nails.
One thing I gotta let everyone know is at the end of this video, I placed a couple of our bloopers and you gotta check them out. They're absolutely hilarious. As for fastening these legs, I'm just going to show you two of them because the video will be way too long. But what you see is Eli is first putting some glue and then 4 nails on each side of the legs. Now the glue that we're using is Type-On 3, and Type-On 3 is a very strong glue. It's actually waterproof and food safe. So that's what I typically use for all my cutting boards and charcuterie boards that I work on. All right, so Eli, why don't you bring us up to date? What are you working on right now?
What I'm doing is installing the 4 pieces of pine surrounding the top of the coffee table.
And as you can see, Eli is first gluing it and then of course putting in those nails with the air gun. Hey everyone, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out a channel like ours.
Hey everyone, just wondering, would this be something you'd put in your home? Leave a comment at the bottom and let me know your thoughts.
You know, I must admit I'm really liking the way this table is coming together. What I'm really curious to know is what colors our customer wants. Do they want it just stained or do they want it actually painted? We still quite don't know that at this point. All right, so we have stage 1 complete. We have our table all together. We are missing a few things. For example, we are going to get some hinges so that the person can then open and the actual table will open like this so they can store things inside here, and then it would just come back down like this. Or this way. Or this way, if you turn the table around. But yeah, I just want to get one thing. So this was all my idea. Eli had nothing at all to do with it.
That's okay.
As you could see, I did all the work.
I'm just the builder. He's the designer.
I'm going to nickname him Bob the Builder from now on. Anyways, yeah, so we are going to stop right here, and in the next part 2 of this video, we are going to put the hinges on. We're going to sand everything down. We're going to ask our client if they want it stained, and we'll finish it on the next video. So I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Farewell.
Perfect results every time. Eli, introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm Eli. I want to say more, but
Stop project going.
So how's the project going? Good, good. If your father would only listen to me, we'd have been done 2 hours ago. Man, it looks like you almost know what you're doing.